Hi, Praveen. I'm still struggling, Praveen. I had some relief, but then I went and started playing in the snow. But thanks for checking. Hi, Praveen. I'm still struggling. Hi, Raku. I'm waiting for the PeakBot team to join in. They asked me that they have some new features. I'm trying my best. I think I still need a couple of more days. Hi, Radhika. I'm doing fine. Yes, Praveen, but like, when you have to play, you have to play. Yes, Karapai. Snow on our side was not much. It was like 2.5 inches, not more than that. But it was good to have snow. Last year it hardly snowed. AKM, hello. So by the time UsePeakBot team joins, let me just talk about yes. I'm not doing like full-fledged session because I still need capacity to hold and stay. But one thing is pretty evident that yes, we are kind of consolidating after a very big move. From 4,500, we were consolidating, we went up to 4,800, and now we are holding onto this red line, which is okay. We are still above 12 and 34. So on the daily time frame, right? If you see, this was a very massive move, and we had consolidation here, and now we have consolidation here. We are still above 12 and 34. 4779 or roughly 4780 is the number where we need to be careful of. If we can clear this, I think we are going to break out higher from here. But if we could not clear it, we'll still chop in between 12 and 34 EMA. The negative trend will start once we lose like 47 uh, 20-ish. Once we lose 47.20, then all hands down on the shorting side. Otherwise, we are still all right to chop between 34 and 12 EMA. On the higher side, like today, it kind of did a fake breakdown. I was just checking in the morning, the low was 47.60, and in the afternoon, it went 47.47 and then reclaimed 47.60. And in the end, we had a push towards 47.70. So till the moment today's low is held, like 47.47 is hold, we should be good. We should not be worried about the new downside. But if we start to lose, then things will pile up on the negative side. Okay, so let's also check uh, on weekly candle what's happening. So on the weekly candle, you see we are trying to do a inside 1 week, 2 week, 3 week inside, making higher highs or higher lows, and highs, I would say, still partially in range. So if you see, we are holding this long-term trend line more or less with some strength. Till the moment we are holding this, which again equates around 47.20-ish area, which was the trend line for daily candle as well. So 47.20 till the moment we are holding, everything looks good. every dip will be bought. Once we lose 47.20, things will turn ugly. So that's clear. On bookmap also, um, let's go back. Hold for now. And yes. So you can clearly see the support around 47.60 is right there. 605 lots are available, which is a very massive order. So this might get tested overnight or will provide some substantial support. The buying is right here. So the red ball is not massive as it should be if we are going down, and the volume is pretty dramatic. It's not like really, really low. It's not even high. It's low. It's kind of in between, but not great. On the upside, we have 47.80. So the whole range, which is defined as of now, is 47.60 should be a great support. 47.80 should be a great level of resistance. So I think we will manage in between overnight. And let's also check about NQ. So NQ is around 16,850. We have some support. We have 16,1850. 16,865. We have some sellers. Yeah, more or less it wants to remain in this range over the overnight session. So going back to the charts, let me just check what's happening with the team of UsePeak. So they have not joined. That's weird. So again coming to ES, if we hold, again I'm saying, if we hold today's low, which is 47.47, we are good. Every dip should be bought. If we break down, do not try long. If you lose 47.20, you can short with some strength. And that will also constitute a M pattern. So if we fail here, we should be going towards this area. So M pattern is uh, real solid. So keep an eye. 47.20 is your benchmark number to go. Okay, so I have Dylan, I think, and
Yes.
hi
Hey,
Ben, hi Dylan.
Hey,
how you
Naval.
doing?
How are you guys?
Doing really well. Thank you. Can you hear us okay?
I can.
Awesome.
Excellent. Yeah, thanks so much for having us on.
No problems. So guys, I'll let you share the screen. And to my audience over on the YouTube, Dylan and Ben have a product, UsePeakBot. They have come onto this platform multiple times, showed us what this product can do. So today they have some new updates which they want to share with us. So I'm handing over the screen to them for next few minutes, and they can give you a walkthrough of what the new features are, and then I'll come back. So I'm stop
Excellent.
sharing, and you can take it over.
Awesome.
Perfect. So yeah, Novel, thanks so much for having us on. We wanted to just reintroduce ourselves very quickly. My name is Dylan. I'm one of the co-founders of PeakBot. Joined here by Ben, my
One,
co-founder.
one second, Dylan, you need to share
Yeah,
your screen, otherwise nobody was going to see it.
Oh, okay, sure. I can share my screen here. It'll just be
Yeah.
the PeakBot app. Can you see everything there?
Yep. I can see
Okay,
that.
perfect. So I'll get to that in just a second. Thank you so much. So yeah, joined by Ben here, another co-founder of PeakBot. We're excited to show you a little bit more about our platform. We are in the world of automated trade execution, algorithmic trading. There's a couple things I'm sure you can call it, but we're here to show off our platform and how we've really made it easy, affordable, and transparent for the everyday person to have a stock trader in their pocket and executing trades for them. I'm going to hand it to Ben very quickly to give himself to give just a quick introduction, but we want to get into the good stuff here for sure. So Ben, maybe just tell him a little bit about the type of trading we do and the strategies, and I can get right into the screen share here.
Yeah, absolutely. And Naval, thanks again for having us. So yeah, some of this audience, you might be familiar with myself and Dylan. We pop in every now and then. But we've developed a couple of automated strategies based on some well-known option selling strategies. So we're automating the wheel strategy and the iron condor. We do have two versions of the wheel that we automated. Your traditional, sell cash secured puts. If you get a sign, then flip that and start selling covered calls. We've automated that. We're selling at the 25 deltas for that part of the strategy. If you want to take a more conservative approach, which Dylan and I always err towards the size of being conservative when it comes to trading, we've actually built in an option for a hedge to sell a spread. So it's actually, you could call this the vertical wheel, where to start, we'd be selling a vertical put spread. And we sell the a put at the 30 delta, and then we buy a put at the 10 delta, and that creates our spread. So that limits our downside, that limits our loss. We are paying back some in premium, but I'm always willing to pay that insurance policy to protect myself from the downside, especially as we're approaching earnings season now. You just never know how a stock's going to get affected. And I'm sure if you were selling puts on Spirit Airlines over the past couple of days, you really wish you had a hedge on there. And then on the call side, if you do get assigned in the vertical wheel instance, we're selling the 50 delta, so giving ourselves a little bit more premium and a little bit higher odds of getting out of that position, out of holding the shares. And then we're buying the 20 delta, so we are allowing ourselves to participate in upside, and that we have seen that go over pretty successfully over the past couple of months with a few stocks, particularly Riot and Sunrun, holding those calls on the long side was beneficial. And this is all weekly. So we're getting into these positions on Mondays. If the markets close like it was this week, we'll get in on Tuesdays. And then these positions will expire on Friday. In the case of the bot call, we'll sell that call automatically on Friday morning around 10 a.m. But all this is automated. So Dylan will walk us through in just a minute how exactly that's done. And then we're also automating the Iron Condor. So we're making a few updates to the Iron Condor, but as it stands right now, we are setting up Iron Condors at 1 DTE. We're setting them up on Tuesdays and Thursdays around the 25 deltas. So for all you guys that know that deltas and all, that's statistically giving us about a 75% chance of winning each trade. And also important to note that we're setting our spreads at $1. So our max loss per contract there is $100 or $1, but $100 per contract. And in the case where the stock price moves in too far in either direction and breaches one of the spreads, we do have an automated adjusting entry built in. So for example, if the price were to drop and it drops below that put credit spread that we set up on the Iron Condor, we'll then move that call credit spread down to form an iron fly where that put credit spread is. So we'll collect up basically 90% of the premium from where the call currently is, or the call spread currently is, and then move that down, form that iron fly to collect a little bit more premium and soften that blow from a lost trade just a little bit. We do have a new strategy in the works. Not sure what we're going to name it yet. We've been calling it trend spread, but it's essentially we're going to determine market direction. We won't get into all the details of market direction, how that's determined and everything. But essentially, if the market's determined to be bullish, we'll be selling a put credit spread. If the market's determined to be bearish, we'll be selling, again, weekly, we'll be selling a call credit spread. And if neither bullish nor bearish, we might consider that to be neutral. So the strategy will sell basically a 4 DTE iron condor. So that's what we've got. That's what we're automating here. Dylan, you want to talk through the platform a little bit?
Absolutely. So, first off, our website, just so everybody knows, is usepeakbot.com, usepeakbot.com. This is our app, which is a web-based app based at app.usepeakbot.com. Sorry to be so repetitive. What we have here is our PeakBot home screen. So again, we wanted to build a system that was easy enough for the everyday person or the active trader to come in and automate a percentage of their portfolio, right? So we're selling options contracts, we're selling puts, calls, or credit spreads to collect premium. We think of this almost as passive income, right? Because we're really playing the long game here, slow growth, 0.5% to 1% a week. And the way we're doing that is we're not financial advisors, none of this is financial advice, but we provide you a watch list that you can select from, right? So we can't pick individual stocks for you, but what we can do, sorry, I was getting a little feedback. What we can do is give you a watch list to select from. All right. So we're pulling the top 50 to 150 most liquid options, option chains. This is actually the wheel strategy that I'm focusing in on now. Just a quick disclaimer for the Iron Condor strategy. For those of you who are familiar, you're only trading the SPY or the QQQ on that strategy. But for the wheel, we give you a lot wider selection. So this is the full watch list here, and we have some basic information up here. But what we want to show you, and this is usepeakbot.com, you can find this. What we want to show you is everything that you need to know about this stock contract. Again, it's running a weekly contract on here. Okay, so we have a couple things. We have the stock, the ticker, the current stock price that gets updated every 30 minutes when the market's open. We have both of our strike prices here, the 30 and the 10, our max loss, which is the distance of our spread, how much cash we need, etc. Right? And the important part is how much premium you're earning. This is what we're here for. And this is your weekly return. So I know I'm motor mouth right now, but I just figured we want to be efficient with our time. And
Yeah,
for anybody
honestly,
who wants,
a lot of people, just to slow you down here real quick,
yeah,
Dylan, a lot of people might not even use PeakBot, but they love this watch list because what we're doing is basically on a daily basis, we're taking a look at the tickers that are producing the highest paying premiums that are still liquid, and we're curating that list, and we're basically ranking them from, if you were to be assigned, how much cash would you need in your account versus what's the estimated premium I would get if I were to open a contract on Monday and receive some premium for that. So a lot of people do look at this list and then they'll trade the wheel manually, which we're okay with. Like, that's great. We want this to be a useful tool for people. But as you can see, as Dylan's scrolling that column all the way to the right, where you see like moderate, lower, and then up towards the top, we've got high and very high. There's a risk level associated with each of these. Towards the top of the list, as I'm sure we all know, higher risk equals higher reward. These stocks are a little more volatile, higher implied volatility that bumps our premium price up. So it's all about your risk appetite, right? And we always tell people, when you're trading the wheel, it's always nice to trade the wheel on stocks that we wouldn't mind owning ourselves. Like, if we're looking at the top of the list, you got to ask yourself, do you really want to own Upstart? Do you really want to own Carvana? Do you really want to own Apellis Pharmaceuticals? There's some names up here that, yeah, you might want to own, but we're doing our best to provide all the relevant information if you did want to use this manually to trade this strategy manually. But I for sure prefer to automate it so I could focus on other trading strategies that I do manually, or I could focus on anything else in life.
yep. So yeah, so we thank you, Ben. We have this all laid out here for you. If it's highlighted, it's because they're reporting earnings this week or next week. We want to make sure you're aware of that. So yeah, basically what we want to do is give you all the information. So I'll come back here, and this is the PeakBot home screen. So the way this works is you integrate with your broker. So currently we're integrated with TD Ameritrade, which is becoming Schwab, as well as Tradeer. They're also owned by Fidelity, great company. And we're going to be on a few more here as we grow. So what we do is once you connect to your broker, we want to make this simple. 3 steps, you're in and out, okay? You're going to select the bot you want to use, okay, the strategy, aka the wheel or the iron condor. I'm going to do a demonstration of the wheel because that's what 80% of our traders use right now in this market. We think the trend spread, this new bot we talked about, is going to be the new, you know, favorite, but we'll see. So first step is select the bot. I'm going to choose the wheel. Step 2, by the way, we're almost done. I'm going to go to the watch list. Okay, there's also a version of this in the app. And I'm going to select my stock. I'm going to go with Wayfair here. Me personally, I like to stay between, in this column here with our weekly return, I like to stay between 0.5% and 1.5%. So although the one I'm selecting is slightly higher than that, it's because it's for a demo and I'm not actually trading it. But so I'll come here and I'll just type in Wayfair. So I'll just type it in, or you can just type in the ticker and it'll pop up for you as well. So step 3, well, actually, I should mention you can add as many stocks as you want here. Okay. We're never limiting you to how many stocks you can trade. That's not our role. Our role is to protect you with your budget. So we do set a max on how many contracts you can trade per stock. So on your free trial, which we have a 2-week free trial, 1 contract per stock, as many stocks as you'd like. You can go up to 10 as you subscribe. So I'm going to enter just 1 here. And in the yellow text, it's going to tell us, okay, this is about how much cash you need to enter this contract. Now, we're middle of the week, so the watch list is a little skewed, but now we're done, okay? Advanced settings is just if we want to turn off the hedge and sell that naked, but all I got to do now is hit activate, and that stock is now added in to my automated portfolio. As you can see here, Wayfair is now added, and it has 1 spread active with the hedge turned on. So I don't own those shares of Wayfair, so that's going to set up a weekly put credit spread for me with expiring on Friday. Now, of course, we're past that window this week, but it's that easy to add a stock into your portfolio. You're done. The bot's going to actually execute the trade on your behalf by connecting to the broker and doing it for you. Not just an alert that it's time to buy or sell, but an alert notifying you the trade was made. So it's just as easy to remove a stock or pause it, and it's gone. So Ben, I think that's the basics. I mean, it's important to mention, we share our results. Okay, we're the only, maybe not the only, but we can't find many others who share their results. We have a leaderboard built into the app. It's also found on our website. So you can see what everybody's returning weekly in premium. We're very soon going to have the gain and loss results as well. But yeah, Ben, what do you think I missed?
No, I think you got it. If anybody's got questions, feel free to put them in the chat. I threw a link to our website in the chat. I'd love to know what option strategies this group is trading and trading successfully. That'd be cool, kind of cool to have that conversation. But yeah, as Dylan mentioned, we've got a 2-week free trial. Feel free to jump in, test the waters. There is a coupon code for Novel. We made one specifically for Novel, where you can get 50% off of a subscription at the end of your 2-week free trial. Or subscriptions start as low as $19 a month. We'll put that coupon in the chat. But yeah, hey, check it out. Like I said, we got a 2-week free trial. So I don't see any questions through. So Novel, I guess we can hand it back to you.
Thanks, Van and Dylan.
Thank you.
I don't see any questions today because I think people have seen this. Plus, I've been sick for last 1 week or so. I'm not doing these sessions.
Gotcha.
Hopefully, people will see on YouTube later in the
Yeah,
day.
absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll reach out to
No,
you.
we really appreciate it. We just want to get across that, this is built for the everyday person as well as the active trader. $19 a month, even less with your coupon code. Code's Turban. I'm throwing that in the chat here now. And yeah, we really appreciate it and wish you and all your traders the best of luck.
Novel, I'm actually curious. How do you feel about the new design? Because I think maybe we teased it the last time we were on. Much nicer than the old one.
It looks much more professional now.
All right.
Do you prefer dark mode or light mode?
I think dark mode was good.
Everybody's leaning that way.
More slick, yeah.
Light mode, like I
Excellent.
usually use light mode in my charts and everything, but this green color and dark green combination, it turns out well.
Gotcha. Well, thank you so much, man. And you keep killing it here. Thank you to you and the community. And like I said, wish everybody the best of luck. And hopefully we'll be back
And
on soon.
yep, sure. You'll be most welcome to join and share your new updates. Post your code into the YouTube chat so that people can
Yeah,
use it,
I'm on
not
it.
on the
I'm
Zoom
on it.
chat.
Ben's on it. Okay, excellent. So yeah, thank you so much. And if anybody has any questions, we'll put our number in the chat as well. We pride ourselves on being available. There's a chat on our website. Hit us up, text or call us on the number, and we're here to help.
Great. Good to see you grow, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Novel. Always a pleasure.
No problems.
Take care.
Bye bye.
Hi guys. So I am back. I'm gonna share the Zoom link to you as well, because uh, I want to discuss few charts with you guys. So I've shared the Zoom link on the YouTube chat. Come over and then we can go through some charts and discuss some strategies, because I've not done charts in last 1 week or so. So I also want to understand what you're guys looking at. And so we were on NQ, right? Let's look at NQ. So NQ is very nicely holding 12 EMA. There were three dodges on the top, but it is holding it nicely. Like it lost the 12 EMA during the day, but somehow it manages to close above it. So 16,824, which is also 161.8 Fibonacci, looks really solid to me. Till the moment it is being there on the closing basis, we are good. If we lose this on the closing basis, then there may be some trouble. But as of now, I think 12 EMA, which is around 16,850, 16,850 to 16,825 should be a really good solid support on NQ. The DMI is still positive on NQ. There is no signs of lingering on. And if I look at the NQ, it's -1 on the Heiken-Ishi as well. So all in all, it's not doing bad. And in last half an hour, it's making uh, positive, or like say flat basis, which is also a positive sign. If I go into the Heiken-Ishi candle mode, it may not be considering the. Oh, okay. Yep, I'm not including this, so this may not be right for ES and NQ on 13 and 15 minutes. But you see, it's the blue color block where we have this setup, and it's setting up for inverted head and shoulders. Maybe later when Europe opens in the night, if we can clear 16,900, we are in for a run. So we might see 17,000 very quickly, because we have this was the fake breakdown. So when you are looking into the fake breakdown into the ES or uh, NQ, or like in matter of any stock, just check if you have the last low there, you break the last low, and then you reclaim that area. That's the low for that day. That's the fake breakdown, and you give yourself 5-10 points. If even if you enter right here, you are good. So this is a fake breakdown which happened uh, during the day around 10 a.m. where we went on to like 690 and then we went all the way to 16,880. So this shows me that yes, the strength is there. Uh, and on the daily time frame, if you look at the DMI is also showing some solid strength. DMI screen. I'm not doing the sheet, but I'm going to go through all the not all major tickers. Apple has come down to important area, which is 180 0.35. It almost tested that, like it almost came and tested it. It is a 50% Fibonacci. Now this was a doji under the 12 and 34 EMA, and now it has hit the important support. If again, I'm talking about the big if. Previously, this has been a resistance. You can check we failed here, we failed here, we failed here, and then we broke out. So we broke out, we do a back test. Again, we are back testing. This has now been tested well enough. If we break 180 this time on Apple, things will not look good. It's setting up a M right now. So if we break this, then this will get ugly. So most likely we should find support. If not, then Apple is going to be very difficult. AMD, AMD has finally, like from the earnings, has done a massive 80% ready today. It has broken out and has gone to the area of 160s, which was like it's a 3-year high, 164. It's right there on 164 uh, area. And if you see, it's about to break out towards, because we have just cleared the 170-ish area, we should be looking at 180 on AMD. It's very much possible the kind of strength AMD or any of these chip stocks have, any dip should be bought. Like even today, AMD went to 154 and then by the end of the day, it was closed above 160. Extreme strength, no weakness whatsoever. So any dip on AMD should be bought. I expect 180, like 164, to break out and go towards 180-ish area. Amazon, Amazon, it's holding this again. It's setting up for a nice inverted head and shoulders, but it's like failing again and again. So let's see if this is the last time it dropped before it can go higher. But Amazon had extremely straight strength last week where it went up, made dodgy, and now it's right there. So it has lost all the momentum. This is a good area for Amazon to figure out whether it has to hold or it has to go down. So 149.20, which is 34 EMA, is extremely solid support for Amazon. So if it holds, then yes, you are good. You can go and hold Amazon. If not, then you can leave Amazon. Then BA, BA breakdown, and today it made a dodgy and dodgy at the bottom, like dodgy at the top, dodgy at the bottom. I do not have to explain again. Uh, this has been massive disaster for uh, like look at the $100 move and look at almost the $70 down move. So this has not been a good journey for Boeing. The quicker it went, the more quickly it came down. So this at this time it has come down to an area where it had the gap. It held that gap. So this means that BA is holding this island. This is an island and BA is holding this. Till the moment this island is managed, I think there's a very good opportunity for BA to pull long from here. the kind of issues which FA has brought out, nobody knows. They are just saying that they have find out big issues, but as of now, we have not seen the kind of issues. And apart from couple of airlines, all the other lanes are still using uh, BA 737 Max. So I think it's a good area for BA to hold here. Then I think Meta looks good. It tested the 12 EMA, managed to hold 363, 364 uh, Fibonacci, which is 78.6, and now it's trying to break above. Like this is kind of a hammer for me, and hammer after like 20-point down move. It's a good positive sign. Then Google, again, guys, I've shared the Zoom link. If you have anything you want to share, please come forward and discuss. I'm not doing the sheet because I am not prepared for that. But hopefully by next week when I'll feel much better, I'll be able to go to that sheet. So same thing, 12 EMA has been tested. Kind of a dodgy, dragonfly dodgy. I think it should be fine if we hold 140.7. Again, 78.6 Fibonacci, holding well. DMI is not red, it's neutral, but it's holding well. So possibility of an up move is there. Microsoft today tried to hold 386 and then it kind of showed strength even towards the end of the day. So I think Microsoft still has more legs. And Microsoft, see, Apple weakness is Microsoft's gain. That's you need to understand. Everything on Microsoft is looking solid. It's holding everything beautifully. Very nice chart. The EMAs are consolidating, and if it breaks out, we should see 425 on Microsoft. Nvidia, 544 was my target on Nvidia. It broke that, and now it tested the top of the regression channel, which is 568, 69-ish area. It hit that right now. It's kind of like it almost closed towards the high of the day. I will call this as an inside day, rough inside day. Uh, this is the most positive stock in the entire history of stocks, even Tesla's, like nothing beyond Nvidia. So shorting this as of now does not make sense, but we are still away from 12 EMA. So a pullback test will be a good opportunity to go long. So I'm not inclined to go long at this high, maybe around 555, 556, but 555 will be a good area, but not at this price. Then Tesla is the like it's holding this long-term down channel. Okay. If it doesn't hold here, it will go to 160. So this is make or break for Tesla. Maybe the earnings next week will decide Tesla's move, but Tesla must hold 213. If it loses 213, it's a hammer at the bottom of the move from 265, and we are well away from the EMAs. So I think we need to hold this 213 area. If we lose 212, 213 area, then we can see downside.
Oh,
So that's it from me, guys. Again, as I said, I'm not going to the sheet today because I need time to recover and work on those things. But if you have any ticker you want to discuss, feel free to join in. I've shared the Zoom link, and yep, I see somebody on the. Hi, Saurabh. You're here.
Hello, Paddy. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. How are you?
All good, Paddy. So same thing happened to me as well. So it took around 1 week or 8-9 days to recover properly.
It's
So yeah.
almost on the same pattern. I think it's the fifth or sixth day now.
Okay.
The fever went down and then it came back again.
Uh, yeah. So it's kind of your weakness also comes with that.
Body is like whole body is aching like anything.
Yeah. Take rest, Paddy.
That's what I'm doing. But
One.
like end of the day, I have to do support. I have so many office calls to attend. There's no
Okay. Paddy, I want to just share this ES. I cannot
Go ahead,
share
share
the
your
screen.
screen. You can share your screen.
No, it's saying that you cannot start it. Let me see.
I've stopped sharing. You can share your screen.
Yeah. Hopefully you see my screen.
I see your screen now.
Okay. So if you see here, right, ES, so ES still has, all the way to 34 EMA
Right.
to go for, right? And if you are looking for support here, right, so from this fly, this this area, it bounced multiple times. So should we wait for this price to, you know, pass before going long? Or
I would say like today's low should be a good stop loss for all the longs.
okay.
It needs to clear 12 EMA 4780 roughly. If it does,
Mhm.
that will be a good confirmation for a positive breakout.
Okay.
On the downside, we need to wait because between
Because
4750 and 4720, there will be chop.
it's kind of M pattern as well, if you see, Rajiv.
Yes, the M will confirm if we lose 4721.
Okay. Yeah, so
That's why
we'll
I'm
wait
saying
for
that the positive confirmation will only come if we break above the 12 EMA.
right. Okay, Paji. So no, just I wanted to show you this.
No problems.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I don't see anybody else on the YouTube or any questions. So thanks. Hopefully, I'll be able to do this regularly. Every time, like for last month or so, I'm struggling with my health and my work. Hopefully next week I should be better with health, and I should be able to give at least 3 days or 4 days a week, if not 1 or 2 days. All right, thanks for joining in tonight, guys. Uh, have a great day tomorrow, and good night.